Sanibonani dumelang absheni hello. Kama kuthokozani lisidi khanya. Welcome to another exciting episode of Kemi TV. Mina ngumakhenik umkhulu makhenik omsamo. Profeti. Ngihlele nomkhulu Shada. Igedla lamaskruskru, inyanga yamaskruskru. Mkhulu.
Makhosi mkhulu makhenika. Makhosi mkhulu makhenika. Makhosi nina Kemites. Yeah. Makhosi to you guys who watch Kemi TV. Makhosi man to Amatongo Wen Amatlos Wen for bringing you here so
I like
you
that,
can
Kemites. I love
yeah,
it.
yeah, we can call
Because
them
if you
Kemites.
do some research into
What they are.
Yeah.
Actually, the channel, it's a play on words. It's not just Kemi TV.
Shit.
We keep teaching the secrets of Kemites.
Bars, man.
It's bars.
Yeah, bars, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nyanbingelela nina ma Kemites. Umkhulu Seda lo. Nyanga yamashkrishkri gedla lamakhosi ngihleli nomakhenika lo umprofeti ophakeme. Siyabonga man. I can't thank you guys enough. We're trying to plan something special for our 1000th episode. If this episode is before then, I just want to thank you guys if we hit that that milestone, man. You guys really made this channel. Without you guys, this channel doesn't exist. Yeah, cool.
Namhlanje we wanted to continue the topic of Amakono part 2. This is that video. So mina as umkhulu makhenika omsamo, I wanted to just urge the public ukuthi yekelani ukugijimela amagono. Maybe I said it in the previous video, but I want to say it here. Yekelani ukugijimela amagono. Qale emsamo man, ayikho. I know this will might even cause us to disagree. But umkhulu makhenika yena uthi ayikho lento yokuthi amadlozi akho are weak and there's nothing that can be done. It may be the case ukuthi kwanakele emsamo and ukuqondisa umsamo is going to take a lot of effort and time, yes, as opposed to someone else's umsamo. Yes, I can agree with that. And it may be it's just more cheaper and practical to go with amagono. But as mkhulu makhenik omsamo mina ngithi yekelani ukugijimela amagono. Shona emsamo, qondisa umsamo, lungisa umsamo, because umsamo is you. Umsamo is your parents. You are them, they are you. There's so many dangers in ukugijimela amagono. I know ukuthi a lot of you are not even going to do what's correct in terms of logical. You'll be you're gonna exclude idlozi. Yolanda into eyoqaka lento khokha imali eningi ayisebenzi bese doors are now opening in the house by themselves. Your children are complaining, they feel like they don't know what's going on with them. Yekelani ukugijimela amagono, qala emsamo, exhaust your energy emsamo first. Mawuya egubhini, let it be, because usodelile wena. Usodelile. It's like ngidele ukufa phela manje.
You know, I do agree with Makenika to a certain degree, but wethu anike niqaleni emsamo vele ngoba masikunika thina esikhanda ngendlela eright lento le kumele uyibike emsamo ngoba nathi masiphahla la ikhishwa ngamandla wethongo lethu, nami ngalanda amandla wethongo lasentabeni, ithongo lasemanzi, ithongo elangena. So wena if unganamsamo uletha isipoko la endlini, uletha into ezolawula njengedlozi la endlini, ayinamuntu ozoyigada lento ukuthi yenza.
There is no dlozi to keep it in check.
Exactly. And I must let you guys know ukuthi igubhu ziyathwebulana bafethu. If your next door neighbor or your front opposite neighbor nayo unesigubhu esindlule sakho, sizothwebula lesigubhu lesi.
Yeah.
Nizoxakeka bakwethu man.
And then what happens?
Usiyafa lesigubhu. That lo muntu wakho uzobona wena uletha isigubhu makhelwane wakho seka extender double VV.
Yo, I didn't know that.
Igubhu are not like ithwalo per se. Igubhu ziyathwebuleka, zithwebulane. Siyalingeka if they see another scoop that's more powerful. See loku sila sisebenzele ngapha. That's why kumele ube nomsamo. ukuthi uzofika uyibike lento so that it can be anchored.
Isebenze nomsamo,
Isebenze nomsamo wakho, hayi ukuthi ifike lana isebenza ngomoya nayo. Sometimes mangafuni ukusebenza iphakami, sometimes mayifuna ukuxaka umntanakhe iyamxaka, sometimes mayifuna ukuvithiza iyavithiza. Nawe ukhona ukuyilawula ngoba sakugcaba sakufaka egazini lento ongayazi nokuthi yini amathambo wani ngaphakathi. Bakwethu mechanical right, please establish umsamo wakho. Mina ngiyasho namanje mechanic akhona amadlozi amaphara, khona amadlozi useless. Amadlozi angeke umuntu amyenzele lutho noma ngakhanyisa emsamo, maybe ukubuyela emuva, ukuthi nginga offend amadlozi wabanye abantu, ngithi maybe amadlozi that didn't do the necessary shadow work, spiritual growth, ukuthi mawandlulela ngale abe functional guides, afika ngale abe nje yipoko nabo. Ngiyangithola ukuthi ngithini mechanic.
I get you, but I wanted to say ukuthi I think it's more, I could be wrong, but I think in Klupego, sometimes it's not because of Utagati. It could just be because of karmic debt. Do you understand? That's not even about Amadlozi that are not doing their job. Maybe it's just because of karmic debt. You are here to serve, to pay a karmic debt, to serve your karma so that you can ascend to the next school.
I think we'll definitely, now that you're touching a very important subject, we'll need to do a video specifically for people who are in karmic debt.
But my king,
because people who don't, here's what I'm saying. If you're not aware that you have karmic debt, you have people balandi ithwalo zingasebenzi. Uthole ukuthi at a high level, at a very high angelic level, you signed a soul contract that will not allow you go to Qebela. You came here to learn your lesson through being poor. Young Todd.
Where I was going with that is, I know that we've said on the channel, okay, I'm comfortable with saying it like that. But I think for you to exist here in 2023, it means you have a line of ancestry going back who knows how many years. For those people to survive, they had to be good at surviving. What is surviving? Ukudla and ukulala, and to be protected from the harms of nature, right? So your ancestors know that. They might even know inkomo. I think most of our ancestors know inkomo, which was the currency in the previous eras, bartering, all of that. They know inkomo. They might not know amamandela note, ama dollar, ama coin. Can you not teach them? Because I've heard Inyangas, I won't say who, but Inyanga was saying, no, you teach them. You teach them. They understand Ispire and Inkomo. Teach them this one. But there are cases where uhlupeka not because of anything but your own karmic debt. Or amadlozi wako, they very, and which is the general case. Amadlozi are good at protecting. They're good at protecting, but they don't understand in which is going to now change into crypto and they don't understand that, bro. They don't understand
Ukuswiper. Bitcoin.
Maybe you make it.
Yeah, but
Lilanda Bitcoin.
Icon. Yabona lapho siyobe sibaqonda.
Yenza kanje katiwela kumkhize.
I landa masatoshi khona Ketla, but you touch something that it is making me think. Makanwi Gupu, greater most of the time, I'm sure now he has a njengegedla uke wayibona lento. Kushiswa imali.
Yes.
Correct. This is usually to teach your ancestors ukubanika insila yemali.
Yes.
Because like uMakinika is saying,
not even for just the Umuthi. So sometimes you cut money up and put actual money in leso swasho.
It's for them to know insila yemali.
Yes. Sometimes you burn leo mali and you faka in that swasho or ibhodlela imithi. Not even iphela. Most of the time, sikhuluma about a chimera, a living entity.
Ehlanganiswe namathambo walento nalento yafakwa
nemitha lento, and it becomes like a spogo.
Uma ungayibona lento inenyawo zenkomo. inobuso behashi, inemaphiko wani, inamehlo wesikhova, because we put all sorts of different things to give it different abilities. But now
That's dangerous.
very aningasithathi kancane bakwethu ngicela isigubhu ningasithathi kancane iyaphila leya nto ngokomoya iyaphila leya nto leya engaphakathi iyaphila.
You know why I say it's dangerous? Now with the maker, okay, as the maker of this group, you have the most important thing is to command this thing, and you will have that subservience and commander relationship, right? But this group moya, lo moya kula lo moya. It smartens up with time, and you target wafaka wakenya boko ba eagle. You've created the gray matter from all these different animals. You think you're gonna outsmart something that's got
izoxaka and bakwethu
nah, let's make an example so that they can understand what we're trying to tell them.
Yeah, bengithi ngiyajula ngisho into ejulile mayelana isadawani or ngiyeke leyo ngoba uyazi ukuthi yini le abakhuluma ngayo abakhuluma ngesadawani. Igubhu eziningi bazokutshela ukuthi sizofaka isadawani into yenhlanhla. Okay, uyazi ukuthi yini le abayifakayo.
You can tell them.
Bakwethu ngicela nigadeni bakwethu ezinye izinto have ama-parts wezinto abantu bakini abangeke basifuna.
Yes.
Under any circumstances it becomes black magic. Ngifuna nazi ukuthi leso sigubhu singafika sisebenze but it is black magic. Akusase isigubhu esinormal. Isigubhu kahle kahle esivuswe ngento ekungamelanga isetshenziswe ebunyangeni. Manizwe isadawani, I just want to angifuni ukubulala umsebenzi wabanye abantu or ngilingabathakathi ukuthi bangigijimise manje ebusuku kodwa ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi uma nitshelwa ukuthi isigubhu sizophakamiswa ngesadawani, ngegazi lesadawani, namafutha wesadawani or isiwothamlilo, balekani. Balekeni ngoba thina siyazi ukuthi yini elapha ngaphakathi. Ngizoxaka mase yima nendoda ifana nomuntu uzowazi ukuthi yini elapha ngaphakathi.
Yeah, but we have to tell them. You just went deeper and gave them the exact names of the things, but we gotta tell them ukuthi you are right. Ezinye igubhu mazifika zixosha idlozi lakho because of what's in there. Those parts that you're speaking about, that Umkhulu Makinika is not going to mention them, but Kezalama screw is ungovernable. He will not be told what to say and what not to say, so it's fine. But yes, zikosha abantu bagini, they abakosha. You understand? So
it's
I wanted to make a hectic example to say, and I know now but be careful guys. Lento iyocala ithi ifuna lokho bese ishintshe angithi yakhula ikhona icabbage every day ithi ifuna lokho ithi ifuna lokho ithi ifuna lokho bese iphenduke manje ithi hey ngifuna igazi lomuntu uzothini bawufunile inyanga ithi hayi nawe qina ndoda budela ukufa ngithi qina ndoda
and ngempela udelile
angithi udela ukufa qina ke ndoda uyobona iplan
hayi udelile lapho iplan sekafiwa lapha ekhaya manje left right and center siyanquma lento lena usudelile udele waze wachitha igazi ekhaya. Be careful and uma ukhohlakele kanjalo ngenhliziyo wena uthathe leso sinqumo uthi mina anginandaba ukuthi kufa abantu. Yazi ke ukuthi sesingena onto the next thing besizokhuluma ngayo manje khehla umuntu othatha isigubhu uyaya ethongweni.
It depends.
It's a very deep one.
It depends on sithakwe kanjani leso sigubhu usibikile ethongeni emadlozini today basivumile na. Phela most of the time ulanda isigubhu that is isithwalo or that is the cousin of isithwalo or whatever ulanda isigubhu that your people awusibike emsamo, you just don't care about umsamo, ufuna umcebo ngenkani, usebenza ngesigubhu. Chances are very good ukuthi you are not going emathongeni.
Makhosi yabona nekhehla liyaphakama injalo nje yazi ukuthi into mayingabike emsamo going back on lento esiqeda ukuyimentiona ukuthi khona izinto ezingenayo sometimes esigubhini esijule kakhulu esiphoqa ukuthi you commit an act ethongweni ingavumi ukuthi udlulele.
Yeah.
Now the answer is uyaphi ngoba kufakwe umoya wento bekungamilanga ungene laphaya. Nawe mohamba uyoba umoya le ukuthi nawe uyongena ey'gubhini.
Yo.
Nawe bazojike bathi sifake isadawana. Ubani isadawana? Uwe. Bakuthathile manje uyosebenza lena. Ibuhlungu nje lento lena ngoba uma udelile you go that route. Uma udelile uzothi noma ngingafa.
Yeah, Kimi TV is about information and just awareness. Like, know what you're signing up for. And the tricky part is, greater most of the time, they're not going to be honest and give you the full scope of what you're signing up for, what are the consequences. As Mkulu said in the previous video, Uguti ninga sabi man. Yes, I get what he's saying, Uguti. Bangathola umuntu that knows this thing, uyakwazi ukwenzela into ezosebenza ezohambisana nedlozi. There are people that can do that, but greater most of the time, nah, bazokupha into eyofaka iboots kwidlozi. Ubhekane nenye ingcindezi when it's time for you to move on.
Uxakeke and your financial situation becomes 2 times worse after lento ikuphakamise. Iphakamise benza unyaka oyi-1 mayiyale phansi. Uthathelwe izindlu imoto ngoba seyiphenduka umdliwa and your ancestors abakhoni ukuyenzani to intercede.
And that's the thing I want to say as umkhuluma Kenika ukuthi, you know, in as much as idlozi linamandla and I am a proponent of that. I don't even see it as a narrative. I see it as iqiniso idlozi linamandla ne. But when it comes to Isgubhu, it's difficult because awulandanga imithi, ulande into ephilayo ephefumulayo, and you've given it access emsamo. So even if idlozi liyayilwisa lento izothi no, angizlandanga, landiwe by this man's authority, by you guys, but in this incarnation.
I have a contract with your own.
Yeah, and it becomes difficult for idlozi to ukuthi bacindezele Isgubhu. Imithi yes, but Isgubhu into ephilayo. That's where the danger is.
Manje, you know, one of the things abantu abazobuye bayibuze is ukuthi okay, Isgubhu has all these dangers, Makehla. Under what circumstances should I bring Isgubhu ekhaya? Ithi nomsamo okhanyayo. What should prompt me, honestly speaking, from a clean place ukuthi ngilande Isgubhu? I would say, yes, Kehla, I would say you have a business and ufuna ukuthi you want to take it from 60 kilometers an hour to 180 safe.
That sounds like that sounds like
it would be Isgubhu which is closer to Isthwalo. If bangathwalisi ngeSgubhu lalela angeke nginifihlele, sometimes uzotulanda Isgubhu bakuthwalise ngaso. Not all Isgubhu ozothwala ngazo zizoba nzima.
But my king, there's a very little difference because kumele bakuconnectise nalento bayogcaba.
Facts. But it would also depend ukuthi bakufakani. Are they putting you Isgubhu esiphakama njengemithi ejulile namathambo wezinto ezemfihlo, or bakufaka manje into enegazi labantu abaphila?
I think when you use the word Isthwalo, you are describing Isthwalo simnyama. Because there's once bakugcaba guys usukuthwele, but we've now taken that word and make it to mean only ithwalo is gilumlingo to the maximum level. This is funika zihlabe endlini, and we've called that uthwala. No, uthwala means that you've taken something that you were not born with and you've added it to your body to help you. That is uthwala.
Twale an extra.
Yes.
Twale.
Yes.
You've taken a package on you.
So now, the reason why I'm saying all of this is umuntu mawulanda Isgubhu bazoconnectisa naso bayokugcaba. Usukuthwele, but not necessarily ukuthi nawe kwamele
ulandele
imigomo enzima ukuhlaba igazi, not necessarily that, but still
gqoka amakwayikwayi.
But still
amakwayikwayi sometimes.
Yeah, apparently there's a story like that where you have to wear amakwayikwayi for the rest of your life.
Abantu bayaxakeka lapha phandle, abantu bayadela impilo bafethu, bayadela, indoda idela amakwayikwayi. Hayi uzosiqakekisa or umuntu angaphinde agcobise ivaseline, you become an ashy man
Yeah,
forever.
there's one way you're not allowed to use roll-on anymore.
How?
You have to smell. And then this is funny. The guy had so much money, he didn't know what to do.
But what's the problem?
When he would spend, he would make more money. No, Kesha, didn't tell him ukuthi sohlabe ekhaya lesi sithwalo.
Oh shoot!
Some people thought,
So it wasn't just the struggle of now you must smell like a struggle.
yeah, it eventually chows at home. So now he wanted to throw it away. He took le kona walahla emfuleni ngemali ekhanyayo nani nani. Nakabuya ekhaya, he found it there. It teleported to back in his house, but now it's angry. Yeah, so now it's angry. Yavala, it just started killing more. Like, I don't know if the guy got help.
Bakwethu delani kodwa nideleni nomuntu okhuluma into izwayo. Uyayizwa lento umakhenika ayikhulumayo manje. Angeke ulahle isithwalo ingathi uyolahla urubbish wase dustbin. Izobuya lento vele igila umlingo, izobuya nawe uyibone la ungazi ukuthi ibuye kanjani. So please guys, namagona, think about your life man before now uzithola manje ungasagcobisi roll on. Ufika la esigodlweni uzoxaka umakhenika uzoxaka nami. Ngathi angazi ukuthi sizokutshelani uma ungasakhona ufaka iroll. Sizokutshela vele ukuthi inkosi yami, my guy, there's nothing we can do bro. Ngiyajula. So Mandela bakwethu, please if uthi kimi Crusader ngifuna ukuza kini Kemi TV ngizolanda Isgubhu, mina I must ngikuhlole thoroughly ukuthi ngibone ukuthi ngiyakunika into kuyiyo, and mangikunika yona ngikutshele futhi ukuthi lalela ke lento le idla igazi lenkukhu, lento le idla uju, lento le idla uju, and ngikutshele ukuthi kumele ngigcabe nayo and uzoyibona noma ngeke uyibone. Ungayi kumuntu nje uzokutshela ukuthi fast man you will get. Ungamuzwa ukuthi nokuthi uthini.
Yeah, guys.
Buye ngaphuqake.
I'm gonna say it. Yekelani ukuya eAfrica niyolanda ithwalo, because you're not going to understand what that guy is saying. Uya eBenin ulanda isithwalo, uya eGhana ulanda isithwalo. You don't understand ukuthi uthini, umuntu uyatoloka. An interpreter there, you can't trust the interpreter what they say.
Buya nama boys akhuluma enye language.
Ubuya nento iqhage.
And hayi ukuthi ayiyenzi leyo nto makhini. Iyakhuluma ukuthi wena uyizwa manje ukuthi seyithini ifunani lento le. Kanti it's quarter-past ukuthi ihlabe la ekhaya. Ayisafuni imbuzi, izama ukukutshela ngifuna inkomo wena ulethe imbuzi futhi. Ihlabe la ekhaya ngoba ikutshelile ukuthi this time angifuni.
Ukhawathakile Witchberry.
Ngoba ubuyenzani, it's very dangerous bro, it's very dangerous, and it's a juxtaposition because. And
if you come to Kemi TV with that problem, I'm gonna tell you, go back where you went to pitch this thing, go back there by Oxys.
Because it's hard.
No.
Guys, yazi bafethu ngifuna nje ukuntshela, aside from ukulahla nje isithwalo, we probably gonna refer you. Ukulahla ikona is not simple, okay? Because siyenza contract exhumane nawe.
Okay.
Walahla le gona kufana nokuthi ulahla inhlanhla yakho.
Yes, uyazilahla wena. Hence I said in the first Amagona video to say, as umkhuluma Kenika, I don't promote, because there's umkhuluma Kenika believes in Umsamo. Maybe he's just privileged to have Umsamo that he can, whatever. But so, hey, Amagona guys, mina ngizothi iya kumuntu that knows what the hell they're doing.
So now here's a question.
I'll be honest with the Kemites. I wanted to go get Ikono, but what happened to me was, kwafiku kokwam arengwanaka please kalatantwele. Kolungayilandi, and ilihori, I was not gonna go to some shady guy. I was gonna go to Inyanga that my ancestors know, because he's helped me a few times.
Which begs the question, sometimes ikona, it's not that uyolanda into eyingozi. It's sometimes ukuthi nina abanye abena niqondisa ngomsamo njengoba umkhulasho anigezanga inhlanhla yenu. Ube umuntu onenhlanhla. Idlozi liyazi ukuthi no, lento legona bewuzoyenza ngenkani. Ungalungisa umsamo sizoyenza eventually. So it's either you wanna cut the corner or ukuthi you haven't been given the methodology of ukugeza umsamo umise kahle.
So what Nkulu Seda is saying is that not everybody needs amagono, no, not everyone needs ukuthwala. What you need is ukugeza inhlanhla yakho bese kuyoqhuma yonke into oyithintayo uthi
and bafike khehla nifike nina enifuna ukuthi sinikhandele iy'washo zenhlanhla enifuna ukuthi sinike imithi yenhlanhla enifuna ukuthi sinigcabe ngezinto ezophakamisa inhlanhla nina-ke siyanifuna nanina namabhodlela wenhlanhla. Those of you enifuna ukudela ngamagono namaphondo, you come understanding ukuthi kuyajula and asivese siyikhiphe nje into ngoba sifuna ukulimaza abantu. We are not in the business of making money and hurting people. So okunye manje engifuna ukuthi sikuphawule umbuzo la obuzwe by one of the Kemites. They asked in terms of if kufa umuntu unegono ekhaya kwenzakalani uma ungathathwa and do they need to pass it on to somebody else?
Okay, no, I will answer and say ukuthi it depends on lelo gono ukuthi lithakwe kanjani. But there's some generic circumstances, situations that I'll paint out to say, usually, that is not a family member at home. So I'm not going to what. And you are the one that brought this thing. You need to identify someone that's going to continue isigo talento when you go. Because if you don't do that, greater most of the time, it's iyojika lento isebenze njengomdliwa ihlakaza ivale konke ekhaya bathi konakele emsamo kanti no khona umuntu othwele and either they died and didn't hand over this thing properly or he just fumbled umgomo and it hlakaza everything for everyone for that. And these things, they're not like us. You live a lifespan, you die and you go back to your ethereal self and you're now one of the lozis and you can now see everything. But while you're here, you live a lifespan, so it affects your lifespan. But when you go back to your ancestors, you'll see Umuthi, you've now fumbled the bloodline,
the whole family tree.
Because when you're that side, you see the past, the present, and the future. So now you've 12, 15, 20, 30 generations. Someone in the year 2150. Something happened very long ago, and it's as if now they need to gather that person individually and try to somehow distance themselves from this family trauma you've caused. Sometimes sometimes it's
kunzima liyalahla idlozi uyoba idlozi elilahlwayo wena ngoba lento ine-contract nawe bazothola ukuthi umkhuseli owahamba wayolanda lesipoko kumele silahle le dlozi elingcolile uyidlozi elimnyama lento ihamba nayo bakulahle uyoba idlozi lesiganga ngoba ubuganga
that one idlozi lesiganga.
That's a painful one. There's a lot of them out here. So guys, think about, as Umkhulu was saying, when you die, you become your eternal self, that side. But you are not past your circumstances. So sometimes you become your eternal self. Ufike ngaleli kujikisa idlozi lithi no ways. Buyela le emhlabeni.
Dlozomele.
Hamba dlozomela manje uyobuya njengedlozi elimnyama. Do you want that? Kunzima ukuba idlozi elimnyama, kunzima ukuba idlozi lesiganga. Where the only entities you can interact with are lower astral entities.
I don't know if that answers the question of.
I think we touched it.
Yeah. But anyways, it's your life. Kemi TV is only here to give you the information that might help you make a better decision. But yeah.
But I feel like again, because abantu izinto zinzima, reach out to us. Iy'washo zenhlanhla zikhona bakwethu. We will guide you ukumisa imsamo yenu ukuthi masinika izinto nikhona ukuyibika. You will see things moving.
And I like that point of siyakwazi ukunenzela iwasho nemithi yenhlanhla. He's right. We are given that. Siyakwazi kuyenza isebenze lento. You'll call us and say, yo mkhulu.
Ngempela sikunike ibhodlela uhambe uyophila sikugcabe sikunike izinto zangempela. Singakufaki enkingeni man. Asifuni ukufaka abantu enkingeni. Ngoba abanye benu it's not even sometimes ukuthi into angeke isebenze sokunika isigubhu wena uthatha isigubhu uqale B&B noBrenda uyoqhumisa bese ubuya la ekhaya uthi ayisebenzanga lento manje siyahlikiza lapha ekhaya.
That's another thing that we should say. Every scoop has imigomo nemibandela. That's why I say.
And isigubhu siyathikaziseka Khehla, like I'm sure you know that siyashesha ukuthikaziseka. Angeke silande isigubhu siloku sizulazula siloku sihamba amabhrayi senza isigubhu sifina usuke la ukhona usibike masikutshele ukuthi lento lena hamba uyoyigqiba 7 days moyilanda uyibuyise la egedini unquma inkukhu. Ungavesi wena uyithathe la ubuya khona ungayigqibanga uyizoyingenisa la izoba umdliwa bese uzothi umkhusela wakunika isibhoko esabulala umndeni wamonke.
Kemites manfuni igubhu, please go to Mkhulusader. Because I'm just gonna refer you to Mkhulusader.
Kodwa for iwasho zenhlanhla nawonke you can reach out to us.
Both of us, yeah.
Please guys sifuna abantu baphile man. Sifuna ukuthi niphile. But more than anything again for the last time we advocate ukugeza inhlanhla nokugeza. Please qala lapho.
Hlolisisa umsamo, geza umsamo.
Yeah, before ujula
umsamo, geza inhlanhla yakho.
Yeah, it's the best thing.
Yeah,
before you fetch a best friend that is gonna stay in your house.
Your imaginary friend.
Your own personal imaginary friend. Ombona mawulele. Ngabuzoziveza yena.
Nabelungu bathwele guys. But asiba.
Hayi ngiyayeka mina.
Save.